welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and it's time to do the August review of all the bracelets that we made here in August. A lot of creativity, a lot of trying some new things, and so yeah, let's get into it. So the first one was this. This is basically, it's a simple Arrowhead pattern number 28 on friendshipbracelets.net. And of course, I once again did my own thing with it where I change it in the middle and let it go both directions. This was using up some floss that I had put together some time ago, forgot what it was for, and wanted to use it up in a creative way. And I like how it turned out. I think it was really cool. Yeah, it could have been a little bit different. I could have maybe have made the darker come in more and had less in the center, but I don't know. I mean, if I had done that, then the dark out here on the edges would have come in more as well. So it's kind of a trade-off. And I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you would have tried it different, how would you have done it? I am curious. Okay, the next pattern is this one. This was pattern 6456 on friendshipbracelets.net. We made this a little bit different as well. It sort of alternates between this, where there's like a little gap of color, and then this one where there isn't. And just kind of break it up. Just, you know, doing the same repetitive thing each time just seemed a little weird. And yeah, we did it on the edges too. Like this one is a full V shape, and this one is split with a little thing in at the corner of it. So yeah, just changing up because we can. I encourage changing patterns to suit your own whatevers. And this is the last of the using up the kumis. This was pattern number 103458, and I love this pattern. I've used it before. I did a hairband with this pattern, but I thought it would be kind of cool to come back to it and do a bracelet and try to center it. So you can see, like, at the ends, it's got the same diamonds and kind of works through it in a way that just, I don't know, kind of evens it out. I like that when a bracelet is very obviously, distinctly made with purpose. It's just a personal thing. But if you're going to make patterns and stuff, you might as well, right? I mean, that's part of the whole fun of it. Okay, next is this one. This was fun. This is pattern 7883. So it looks like the regular Arrowhead, but the diamond in here has like 4 knots inside the little thing, which makes it kind of a little bit bolder, a little bit different. You can kind of see the difference, right? There's in the center, there's like a singular dot. You see that? Just one tiny one. And then this one has 4. And each of these other diamonds, there's 4 knots inside of it. So that's kind of fun, kind of different. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. And I love the colors. I do. We're going to see a lot of these colors, by the way. The next one, this is something I threw together. This is based off of one of my patterns I've been doing since the 80s. And I was trying it out on a longer, skinnier template that I created, because I found out that we can put a 6-stranded kumi up in here. So that means we could make bracelets actually skinnier. And this was my first time trying out that template. And I think it turned out all right. I like it. It's a good looking bracelet. A lot of fun. I like how the rosy colored one in the middle is like 2 dots versus the ones out here, which are 3. Just an interesting change up to make it fun. So then we're back to this color again, right? So this is just another version of this pattern, pattern number 28, where we have 6 colors. So why are we looking at so many bracelets of this? I finished making a bag over on my live streams, and I had cut up a lot of floss to be able to use in case the bag ran out, and it turned out it didn't. And so I had a whole bunch left over, and I wanted to try various things to use up that string. And since we were playing around with skinny little bracelets like this, I thought, ooh, let's try that with this. And you can see, like, because it's a smaller knot, it's single stranded, we can cycle through the 6 colors much more. We go from the light to the dark and then back to the light and get kind of halfway through the next version. That's a lot more than what this one is. So when exploring certain patterns, obviously this might be a lot of fun to try some of the patterns I've done before and try it in a new light, because that really did turn out cool. The next one, again, mine, if you take the Arrowhead and you put it next to this, see down here, you'll see it kind of makes like a continuation. It looks like, see, it looks like it just continues off of that. And that was kind of the thing. Like that's pretty cool. It's just a zigzag, but it is actually related to that same Arrowhead design. It's just kind of shifted a bit. So yeah, really cool looking bracelet. I like that one a lot. Next was the experiment. So this one, based on the Arrowhead, we have like the single diamond here, and then it goes out to where it's out on the edge here, and then comes back the other way. And that was because I wanted to make it so that way that bright yellow string gets used all the way from beginning to end, just to see if I would run out of string. But you can see, nope, lots of tassel, did not run out of string. So that was to test to see if I made the template too long, because if it ran out of string, then I could run into some real problems of like making stuff that it runs out before it's over, and then, you know, basically those mostly get thrown away or turned into bracelets in case there's like a kid who wants something at an art fair but can't afford it, and I'm like nice and I give them bracelets that didn't work out. So yeah, that's happened a couple times. And then there's this one, and this is a double of that one. Still had a lot of string left over, and thought, wouldn't it be cool to see what this would look like doubled, and to bring out the other color that's in here. And it turns out that the color that's inside of this, I can zoom in on it, that color that's inside there is not the same color that's inside here. So that means when making this bracelet, there was 5 colors, because one of them just doesn't show up because it's all the way out in here. Just a weird discovery. I thought it was fun. It's just something different every time, right? So hey, a whole month full of bracelets. There was some other videos in there with making templates and things like that. I showed how that was made and how you might be able to put one together for yourself. So hopefully you found that helpful. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. Also subscribe. I just took a look at the statistics. About half of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. It would really help me out to see like those numbers kind of go up. And yeah, it'd be kind of awesome. So thanks for watching. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.